You were talking smack,
Thought
dude?
you were muted still. Okay, let's do
You
this.
just called my sub street rats, dude. Well, you know who also was a street
I gotta
rat?
pump up. Okay, we're gonna do two bands.
Okay.
This is a serious thing.
Alright, we're getting into it. Let's do it. I'm just saying, Alad was a street rat. You know what happened with that guy? He found a freaking genie and took over Agrabah.
And he also got that one girl.
Yeah, exactly. My team's gonna get Jasmine.
Yeah, Jasmine. My team owns like 3 Jasmines, so each.
Oh, snap. Dang. Possessive.
hmm
Alright, who's your team gonna ban? My team goes with the calculated risk of banning Kael'thas. Solid pick, in my opinion. They've watched the stream or two.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they should try to first pick that one. But let's see what Skyhawk opts to ban. Captain of Team Moon.
Alright, I'm excited. Here comes the ban of Artanis. If they're smart, they would ban it. We'll see what happens, though. What's up, Yush? Skyhawk taking his time, trying to psych out my team with his bans. Goes for the Li Ming ban. What do you think about that, Moon?
You know, I'm not really familiar with exactly what my team's planning on picking here, but I'm sure they've got some kind of amazing strategy. Whoa, we're banning 2 heroes at the start. This is not normal.
You picked the wrong draft. That's okay, though.
Uh,
We threw... This is part of the sub challenge. We try to see how easily our subs can adapt to weird rules. And so we're going to go with the ban at the front here, where we ban all
with
4
no
heroes.
information. How do
Exactly.
they choose the ban? We'll see.
Well, ETC Kael'thas being banned. Wonderful AoE heroics used for both these heroes. Good
Why
choices.
is it that when the blue people ban, it's on the right side?
What?
Like, on my screen, Vessa's banning, but they're banning something and it's showing up on the top right.
What are you talking about? I'm going to open your stream and look at this. It looks fine online.
Okay, that's fine.
No.
Everything's fine.
No, it's not fine. I need to see this. What are you talking about?
Ooh,
Oh, the Greymane first pick.
Skyhack confidently picking up the Greymane. That's one of my subs right there.
I like it. Followed up into a false dad. Wonderful pick here. That hammer just hurts Greybane's face. And if you guys make a mistake and over-engage too hard, Mighty Gusto comes out. Going for the global stuff.
We'll see about that. We'll see what Moon Team opts to draft here, as it looks like they're going to be picking up the Zagara Lars 1695, known for Zagara, and Miku-chan picking up the Nova.
Okay.
We haven't seen this for a little bit.
Yeah, I've heard Miku-chan has an insane Snipe Master build. We'll see if he wants to pull it out here. Johanna getting picked up. We have Falstad, Brightwing, and now Thrall. Got some DPS on this side of the field.
I just got a new subscriber, Sully Sauce. Thanks for subbing. If you
Welcome,
want a
Sully
next
Sauce.
game, let me know.
To the Moon Feeders.
Exactly.
Alright, so you need a tank and a support here. Rhaegar's banned out. If you were the captain of this team, Moonfares, who would you pick up?
I would pick up Murden and Uther.
Alright, well, the
Chen.
choice will be Chen and Nova. Interesting pick going Chen here when we have Polymorph, Mighty Gust, we have Sundering, we have Johanna. Lots of aggression. We'll see if it'll pay off, because that's a bold move, Moon. It's a bold move.
It's a bold move, but you know what? I trust my team.
Alright, well, I trust mine to pick the correct choice here, and the correct choice from Grunky Peep should be the legendary Chromie. 8 seconds and counting. Will he lock it in? Timer is slowly ticking down. And Sonya is exactly what I said. We now have a strong front line. Here we go into Cursed Hollow.
Alright, so as this match is starting up, I'm just wondering how this Nova is going to plan on getting value. Really aggressive team from Team Trick.
Yeah?
And I just see the Nova getting ran over, but this is an imported player. You have to remember, this is a Korean
Time
imported
out.
from
Time out.
or for Korea. I don't know. I think he lives in Korea, but we're gonna import him to the NA team, and that's not against the rules. We agreed on that, you know, when we signed the contracts. So let's see what this Korean player can do.
Moon, I need to interject here. When people pick low-tier heroes, you're supposed to support them if they're on your side. Nova, Lily cannot get any hate today from your side. Your subs are going to champion these heroes, so you need to love them, okay? So let's restart over, and let's talk about how much Nova owns. Go ahead.
Nova's pretty okay. Anyways, thanks Kanks Alanks for subscribing. Welcome to the Moon Feeders. I mean, Nova's alright. It's just really Miku has the confidence to pick Nova, and that alone is a huge asset to the team.
I mean, what if he gets triple tap? He could destroy somebody.
Right.
All right.
I'm sure.
Looking on the left side, Team Trikslyr will be here with Vesa, Spawnavain, Packin, Grunky Peep, and Bit Me, bringing in the damage. Marge, thank you for the host. On the very far right side, Moon, can you introduce us to your team?
And I definitely can. Team Moon is going to be consisting of Poliwaggle, Skyhawk, Miku-chan, Yazi Post, and Lars. An excellent formation of players here, and I'm expecting to see a great match.
It looks like there's going to be a huge fight here. Battle of the Bastards heading straight into the middle of the map. Lars and Poliwaggle going for the aggression. Grunky Pete taking some damage. Here's Bitme bringing out the hammer. The charge forward. Uther is low on HP, but here comes Mikachu and his fake Nova clone. Vesa in trouble though, and she will go down.
It looks like a lot more similar to the Battle of the Bastards than you thought, as Greymane the dog is just going to be feasting tonight.
Well,
Grunky going to be going a little bit too far forward here. Greymane looking for another kill. He's going to be able to back off, and ooh, that was a really close one. I'm getting too excited for these sub-games already, but it looks like Moon Team's going to be opting to go for the soak right away, as Trick Team, going to be utilizing that fly.
Yeah, false set fly on top. Nova, though, coming from the side here. Mika-chan bringing the damage. Bit me a little bit low here on health. The Hydra popped out as well, and now be forced to retreat. Bottom right corner. 3-on-1 here for Greymane Skyhawk. If he oversteps at any point, he could be taken out, especially with that damage from Thrall with a wonderful polymorph from Packin. In the middle, though, we have Grunky Peep trying to stay alive, and he will be able to spin away.
Yeah, I like the roam we have from Uther and Nova over on the Moon team. We've also got a decent solo lane, Falstad versus Zagara, but I think Zagara is going to be taking the better of this one, and I'm just curious, Trick, how do you think your team's going to win this one? Yeah,
lane's going to be a little bit of a pain here, obviously, for our team, but I believe when it comes to team fights, we have the camaraderie, the teamwork to make it work out. But the problem is Chen here. I'm afraid of him. Really just going ham on the back lines, Packin in trouble. He is playing from Korea, just so you know, so he has ping issues, so if we lose it's because of that. Mika-chan will take some damage as well. And you can just see how Nova, as you were talking about, might have a trouble with getting in here and getting these kills, especially with the healing from Brightwing and the Thrall player.
Oh, I'm supposed to click my mouse wheel in and drag the scroll. Okay.
Yeah, you want to do that?
I'm learning how to observe right now.
Use button 3, man. Oh, it's all good. Middle lane, Chen taking some damage.
Yazi Post here. Sonya and Thrall going to be going in, but only going to be able to get her down to 20%. As Joanna's going to be getting low as well. Both the tanks from both teams are going to be taking some damage here and having to back off.
Well, back to leading. Chillaxin. It is hitting the 2-minute mark, the 3-minute mark, so the first tribute should be spawning relatively soon. We should see both teams try to push out lanes, grabbing any pressure they can. Grabbing mercs would be great here, in particular the Giants on the far left or the bottom right. But here we go. First tribute of the game, and Lars, Nova, and Yosipos seem to be in a good position here to set up.
Yeah, Moon Team's going to get there first, but with the fly, we're going to, and Brightwing porting, we're going to have everyone here, and the scuffle's going to begin. Miku starting the fight with a little bit low on mana. Poliwag running forward, and Chen going to be running into 5 players, but completely ignored. No one's focusing this Chen just yet, as Grunky's going to be taking some damage as well from the Moon Team. Greymane jumping on the back line, trying to finish off the Sonya, not able to.
Johanna's going back on in. Spawn trying to help out here. Poliwaggle is getting low on HP. Vessel low on mana, is able to secure a takedown. Yosi Post trying to keep the aggression as well. Here comes Grunky Peep bringing in the slam. Sonya has got that damage. Hydra's helping out as well, but Yosi will fall victim as well, and Team Trick will take 3 people down. Suck it, Moon. We're owning.
It was a calculated risk by the Moon Team. Didn't pay off, but I'm sure the next tribute, we're going to have a much better plan than that.
Hopefully, next time you're going to need it, because Team Trick up now with 1 tribute to 0, owning face, and now at this point, teams should spread out here, grab middle lane, grab top lane, grab bottom lane, take all the experience, and keep destroying the Moon Feeders.
I don't know if destroying is the word, as you're only ahead by a pixel in experience, but...
I would say 3 pixels, at least.
you say so.
All right, Nova coming down here in the bottom right, though. Bitme is in trouble. Miku-chan bringing out the damage. Will hit the snipe. Unfortunately, not getting the kill as they would like. But looking at the builds here, anything too crazy for you, Moon?
Nope. Don't see anything too out of the ordinary here.
All right.
Everyone following Moon Builds TM.
You should create a website, moonbuilds.com. Another tribute, now spawning. What do you want to see from your team here?
Well, I think that we're going to be able to take the superior positioning here as Zagar is going to get there first. And Sonya did just back, so we're going to have a little bit of a player advantage, especially if we get some creep and some vision in the area. I think this will be an easy secure for Team Moon.
All right, Spawn trying to stop the easy secure here. Nice woof there from Vesa. Will slow it down. Nova, though, coming in for the flank. Bitme and Packin need to be careful here. Vesa low on HP. The face shield should be enough, though. They will say throw. Polywaggle in trouble, but Yozi once again keeping up with the drinking in the middle of the entire fight. Team Trick is getting low on HP here, and this could be a nice cleanup for Team Moon.
Yeah, we've got an excellent zoning from Chen here as Nova's going to be taking down, though, for Team Moon, and Uther's going to be soon to follow along with Joanna, but Uther dying first doesn't mean he's going to be able to pump out these heals. Not enough for Yazi Post. She's going to be taken down, and that's going to be a 3-for-1 for Team Trick, but Team Moon does secure the tribute.
Yeah, that's good news there for Team Moon. Getting that tribute is very important to them, but we are, Team Trick is about a half a level ahead here. They got to keep up with that lead, though. I would recommend heavily starting to grab mercenary camps, be the Knights bottom left, the Giants in top left corner, in about the next 30 seconds, so they can prepare for the next tribute. And that way, when we get to level 10, there could be the possibility to grab a third tribute and get a nice little momentum swing with whatever curse possible. Miku-chan, though, in the middle lane, going for Packin, will apply some damage here. And in fact, he did pick up Snipe Master, so watch for him to hit these Qs. If he can hit a few in a row, he can really start churning out that damage.
Yeah, I'm just looking towards our Korean import to hit those snipes. Even with the high ping, we're really relying on that Nova pick to get a lot of value.
Miku is from Korea?
I don't actually know.
Oh, let's say we have 2 Koreans in this game?
Yeah, we both imported a player. We're smart.
That's so smart, man. All right, well, another tribute does spawn. I will admit it is a bit in the favor of Team Blue here. We're about to hit level 10, and it is closer to our base here. We have a bit of a defender's advantage, and we also have a few choke points that we can come through. We have Spawn walking forward, trying to get near Yozi and Lars. Lars coming in. Going to be dropping that Hydra here. Watch out for the Sight Master. Sight Master does miss, though. Spawn trying to get the aggression. Vesa going for Yozi Plus here. They're focusing the Chin. Never focus Chin. He is going to get low on HP, though, and they will take him out. And now, level 10 will be awarded to Team Trick. Moon, I would recommend having your guys run away.
Well, if I was in-game right now with them, I would definitely be pinging back, but I don't have that kind of power just yet.
The Uwa goes in.
Coach and cast.
Moon, you can do anything you want in life. Just do it, man. Just do it.
I will say that I do think our team has a little bit of an advantage at level 10.
Okay.
But,
due to what reasons? Greymane getting go for the throat?
Yeah, Divine Shield go for the throat. Maw.
Okay.
Potential for some big plays.
Alright. Alright, we'll have to wait and see here. Going back to the lane game, we see teams grabbing experience once again, starting to break down turrets, grabbing more experience as well, preparing for that next tribute. If Team Trick does get it, they will secure a curse, which will allow for them to push. However, Joanna a little bit weak in the top lane, would recommend probably backing here or tapping well to get that health back. Middle lane, though, it looks like a majority of the structures are starting to fall here for Team Moon, which is allowing Team Trick here to set up map control.
Well, the experience gap isn't too much right now. Team
Yeah.
Trick does not have a talent advantage, but Lars is going to be diving or getting dove in the bottom lane, able to get away, but he's definitely going to need to put some creep down. Uh-oh. Bite me flying
crazy.
behind the tower. Lars is in trouble.
Oh my
Here's gonna
gosh!
shoot down the tower. Grunky not afraid to dive the base, getting it extremely low, but it looks like no one's there to finish him off.
Okay, alright. Well, aggression happening in the bottom lane, and that will set... Oh, Nova may be able to get a kill here. No, she will be retreating, and the third tribute is up. Spawn, though, in trouble in the top left corner. Greymane bringing that damage in. Face Shield will save the day here for Johanna. Can the team slow down this tribute grab? Polywaggle trying to do whatever he can here, and now the team is setting up. Storm, Earth, and Fire will come out, and here goes the fight.
And I think that we've got a little bit of a positional advantage over on the Moon team, but the precision strike going to be dropped right onto Joanna's face. And I think we're about to snowball this fight as Greymane is in the back line, just doing so much damage. The two-person mob from Lars. Let's see what kind of setup we can see out of this. The Bailey's going to be coming in. Greymane jumping in, going to be Divine Shield and taking down Bite Me. Vesa in trouble here, completely out of mana. And Grunky in the middle of the team, but both of them able to walk away, it seems.
Wonderful.
And it looks like Team Moon is going to be securing this tribute.
Yeah, great Devouring Maul there from Lars. A great follow-up from Skyhawk and the Divine Shield. You are correct. The power spike was fantastic there for the team here. Level 13 on the way for Team Trick, but you can see Team Moon is really starting to show some fight.
Yeah, if they can just grab level 13, we're going to have a really big fight on the next tribute. Two tributes each. Next one gets the curse. This is going to be a very important team fight.
That's right. So at the moment, it looks like the teams are focusing on trying to grab whatever advantage they can in lanes here so they can make sure they don't suffer any damage on the next tribute. We see a Giants being grabbed in the bottom right corner here. Nice pickup for Skyhawk, allowing his team to get some pressure on that bottom lane. I believe the next tribute should be spawning in the bottom area, though, so hopefully the advantage will go to Team Trick here, as they're going to have their own Giants in the top left corner, and they'll be able to defend the push happening in the bottom lane with the tribute spawning in that area.
Well, we'll see. I do enjoy how evenly matched these teams are. You know, both of the teams taking the Giants at the same time.
Gotta love play at this level when it's this close. Trick and Moon going for the third tribute here. We see Greymane in the bottom right corner going in on Pack, and Packin will supply the polymorph. Yozi trying to help out the aggression as well. Here comes the rest of the team here. Now, do remember, Devouring Maul is not available here. There will be a Sundering. Jen is taking some damage. Nova in trouble as well. We see Sonya in the back line. She's going to bring in the Uwa here, but I think it might be a little bit too late, and now starting to spin.
Yeah, we saw Thrall drop there very fast. Did get a Sundering off, but not able to do much with it as Yazipos doing a lot of zoning with the Chen, Storm Earth, and Fire here. Looks like we do have control over the tribute. Lars is going to be capping it, and that's going to be a curse against Team Trick. Trick, how you feeling right now? As Greymane and Nova are going to be taking down the Johanna, and two players dead with the curse. No one able to soak the other lanes. There's going to be a huge push here. And I'm just thinking, you know, how is Team Trick going to come back from this? Where would you start?
Well, right now they got to play it safe here. Wait for the rest of the teammates to spawn. Devouring Maul is available, so they need to make sure they don't group up here, because if a Maul hits, it could be very painful here for Team Trick, as a keep could go down. Now we have Grunky Pete moving in. There goes the Devouring Maul. Grunky needs to retreat back, start spinning right away here. No, he gets focused down. The rest of Team Trick needs to walk away. They just have to give up the fort here. They can't take any more pressure. And right now, they're a bit hurting, man. I can feel the pain here as Team Moon is really bringing it together.
This is a very back and forth game, but this could be the biggest swing we've seen so far. And, well, you know, Team Trick does have the Ogres pushing top, which is kind of denying the value of the curse. You're not going to see any damage on the blue wall up top because of that. Yeah. That's about to be cleared. Although middle did take a little bit of damage, the curse didn't do a whole lot besides take the bottom fort.
Alright, it looks like we do lose a fort, so that is a little bit painful here, but both teams, their main goals here should be trying to get to level 16. Potentially trying to get a kill or two. If they can get a pick in any way, shape, or form, they can start looking at those bosses, which bosses can be a very powerful pick, especially right before a curse or a tribute spawning. Having those available to you can be quite a nice power play. We see Greymane doing a really good job here of focusing on Mercs. He realizes, you know what? Team Trick is grouping up a lot. Grabbing mercenary camps can be a solid pickup at trying to put pressure on the opposing lanes, which prevents them from being as grouped as they normally are. Oh gosh, Packin in trouble.
Yeah, I think it's timing for the Merc camps. Ooh, Miku-chan, the Korean import, is going to be taking down Brightwing with that precision strike. Very precise of him.
Yeah. Middle lane needs to be a little bit careful here. Not having Brightwing available kind of hurts. Now, the good news is Brightwing can phase shift in as soon as she spawns, but for now, a fight would not be in the favor of Team Trick. In fact, it looks like they're trying to take one here. Iron Skin will come out for Johanna. She will be able to escape, but you can start seeing here how hard of an engage the red team has with Shin and Greymane. There goes the Ual, though. Poliwaggle in trouble. Will be forced to use a Divine Shield on himself. Bitme trying to go for the kill. Diving a little bit too hard here, but goes for the God tier Mighty Gust. Sonya will be able to get a kill, but Skyhawk is cleaning face here, and with the following Devouring Maul, Team Trick is just crumbling.
Well, it was a 1-for-1, and Team Trick did start that fight off without Brightwing.
Yeah.
Still did pretty well. Bessa and Treble here going to get jumped on. Grammy going to be trying to finish off the kill, but not able to. Grunky jumping in the middle of the team. Still alive. Packin getting low as well. Precision Strike not able to connect. And that's going to see the Joanna fall. Yazipo is going to be trying to dive with Stormwrath and Fire, not caring about her life at all. But not able to secure a kill as we're going to be up one player here on Team Moon.
Yeah.
Pushing down the middle fort.
A lot of low health bar, just barely surviving there. The next tribute should be spawning. In fact, there it is down here on the bottom left. Team Trick needs to weigh their options here. They don't really need to force this tribute. In fact, giving it up would probably be the better choice, especially without their tank. However, they do have a couple of important heroics. They do have Leap. They do have Mighty Gust compared to Team Moon not having anything here in terms of heroics. And it looks like we're going to give it up. Grabbing the experience in the top lane here, just waiting to fight another day. Smart choice.
Yeah, I agree with that. Team Trick has some time. You know, they don't have to worry about the next tribute. Yeah. But if they do end up getting a curse, it's going to be a big deal. Just need to take the right team fight. Looks like Team Moon might be opting for the top boss. They're trying to organize it right now.
If they get bit me, they can.
Just yet.
Plyo Waggle is going to get the stun here, and also you Shrink Ray. Phase Shield will come in here. So Packin will save the day for Falstad, but Mighty Gust was used, which means a boss could be a pickup. Your team was setting up for that. With Mighty Gust being down, it does become an option to maybe sneak it. However, they will have to be careful. Bottom right lane, we see more pressure happening here as Johanna and Sonya will try to deal with Yozi, but I just want to go ahead and commend your team, man. They're doing a really good job of keeping up with the Merc pressure, constantly grabbing Giants, keeping an eye on their mercenaries and grabbing them as soon as they can, just constantly keeping up the split pushing.
Yeah, I think both teams are very well evenly matched here, and we're just seeing an excellent game.
Yeah.
These two fine groups of subs. You know, when I got into this game, I was like, Trick subs, psh, you know, riff raff, couldn't respect them. But after seeing him play on the battlefield here, I have to say I gained a little bit more respect for the Trick subs.
I think the feeling of respect is very mutual. Bit me in trouble though in the bottom left corner as Skyhawk is moving on in. Can someone save him? No, they cannot. That's going to be a painful loss here for Team Trick. Grunky Peep trying to get his own aggression as well, looking for the pickup of Greymane. But with this being a 5v4 and a missed Blessed Shield, Trikslyr and team are going to be a little bit scared here. We have the Uwa going in. Nova will be taking some pressure here. There goes the Precision Strike into Devouring Maul, but the anti-synergy is very real. Will the teams fall apart here, Moon?
Well, Grayman's going to be taken down. It's a 4-on-4 here. Yazi Post not afraid to jump in. We've got most of the damage from Team Trick is pretty low, and Yazi Post is just not afraid to jump in. Polywaggle going to be getting the stun onto the Joanna, connecting with Miku-chan's damage, and that's going to be another tribute secured for Team Moon.
Chen is having way too many shields here. One on himself, and two, he's also picked up the talent enough to share. So anytime he is near his teammates, he's giving them shields, which is giving a hard time here for Team Trick to kill someone off if they don't focus fire or stun out Chen. Gotta look out for that and make sure to work it in. And now, the power play for Team Moon is occurring as they will be grabbing this boss in the top right corner, and no one on Team Trick is near the area to attempt to even slow this down. Their only option is to maybe start grabbing their own boss right now if they sniff wind of this, but they just have not. They're only grabbing their mercenary camps, and this will be very painful.
Yeah, boss versus no boss, especially when the third and final tribute for both teams is going to be spawning, is a very big deal. You know, with this pressure from the boss, it could guarantee Team Moon to get the tribute secured, but it looks like Team Trick is also going to be going for their boss a little bit late. Let's see what Team Moon decide to do. It looks like they're running down to the boss pit. This could be a big fight happening for the boss. This could even be game, depending on who wins this fight.
It really could. This is 4v5. They're focusing it down. Sundering has to be used immediately here. It is used. Chen, though, coming in, and Chen will hold the point. Precision Strike going off. There goes the Mighty Gust, and Team Trick will survive. They need to get away now. They do not need to fight this in any way, shape, or form. It is a 4v5, and they will retreat, just barely sneaking away that boss. And now,
ooh, and that tribute spawn in favor of Team Moon.
It is.
Big deal.
Looks like Team Moon will most likely be getting this tribute. They're going to start defending their own boss here. Johanna has not rotated down yet, indicating that Team Trick has decided to go ahead and give up this tribute. And you know what? It's perfectly fine to do so. If you can defend your keeps, you'll be alright. Packin getting a little bit aggressive here. Nova will apply some damage. Bitme trying to retreat as well. And now the teams will need to group up. They need their Johanna here, as Johanna, even though she's pretty decent at wave clearing, she's not the best boss fighter, even with the Burning Rage talent.
Yeah, that is true. top boss is going to be getting a bit of value from that as well, with just only the Joanna defending. Not only is she not there to contest the tribute, but her damage is just not really adding up too well on that boss.
Yeah.
We're going to see Team Moon pushing down the bottom wall. Since there is a curse, it's going to be pretty free for them, especially with gray main damage.
Yeah, I feel like that's the right choice for Team Moon. Push as much as you can here. You're level 20, you have a full talent tier. Not even a talent tier, you have a storm power above your opponent's here, so use that to your advantage. Continue moving forward. Vesa being a little bit aggressive here. May have to use Sundering to retreat. Phase Shield will come in just in time to save Vesa away, but two big heroics used in that fight for Team Trick, and now it looks like the aggression is going off once again. They are not level 20. They need to be careful. Bit me in trouble. There goes the Uwa. A bit aggressive, if you say so myself.
And that's going to spell disaster for Sonya, as Team Moon's going to be pushing bottom. Bit me very low. I don't think he has Gust. No, 30 seconds on Gust. Miku-chan pushing forward, showing the confidence on the Nova. And, you know, I did make fun of this Nova pick at the start of the game, but it does seem to be paying off.
Are you confirming?
That's going to be the end of the curse, and the end of the bottom keep as well. And it looks like Team Moon's going to be pushing to core. I'm not sure about this choice trick.
They're going in. They have Hardened Shield. They have the aggression. They don't really have the DPS unless Greymane is taking the score. With Greymane being in the back left corner, I think retreating is the correct choice here. And luckily, Team Trick only lost a keep there. It could have been much worse, especially after losing two of their teammates. But they will survive for another day. Right now, they just need to focus on getting level 20 and getting a curse, and at that point, they can maybe do a power swing. Poliwaggle, though, all by himself in the middle here, trying to suck some experience to get that ever so important level 22. Packet and Bitme will put a little bit of pressure on him, but will allow him to walk away.
I think it's more of a showing of force. You know, Poliwaggle's not scared of 5 enemy players.
Yeah? You
think
seen
that
the
they're
light?
able to soak middle lane with impunity.
Okay. That's fair. It's a power play. I get it. I get it. Merc's being grabbed in the top right corner. We do have a level 20 here. Oh my gosh, Bitme flying in the top left corner.
Aggressive fly there.
Yeah, very aggressive. It's going to Mighty Gust and push everyone away. Maybe looking to get a pick off, but unfortunately the rest of the team was not there with them at this point. Team Trick needs to get lanes pushing and then just group up, work together. If they want to have any one spot pushing, it should probably be Brightwing, as he can phase shift in at any point.
Apparently I've been a little bit biased here and showing too much of the red team, so I'm going to try to show Trick plays as well.
You can be biased all you want, man. That's what it's here. This is a gladiator match. Cheer for your champion, you know? Spawn taking so much damage. Just Nova is chunking them down. I'm wondering how many Snipe Master stacks he has. I think he's going on full RQ build, by the way. Pretty exciting. Nova, once again in the front lines here. Johanna bringing the aggression. Team needs to be careful. There's only 3 of them here. Grunky Peep is running on in. Bitme is not near the team at all. Devouring Mods does go off. Bitme, you need to fly to the top left corner right now, dude. Hardened Shield will go off. Grunky Peep trying to stay alive, and now the red team has committed a beautiful Sundering, but no follow-up. Here comes Bitme. Mighty Gust will go off, and Heroics being used, but no one for either team has died.
That was a smart disengage from Bitme. Showed up late, but he did make the play he needed to, and the tribute is going to be once again spawning in favor of Team Moon. We're going to see some mercenary pressure in middle, forcing Team Trick to deal with that. This is going to be another free tribute. This tribute alone isn't going to mean much, but one more curse against Team Trick, and I think that's going to be GG.
Vesa by herself in the top left corner. Does she have Bolt? It looks like she does not have it. Aggression occurring once again. The team will rotate up and save Vesamora from any damage. And now it's kind of a tug of war. Try to figure out who oversteps here, who can secure the kill. The global mobility is helping out Team Trick a lot here as people are getting picked off randomly. Oh, we do have Johanna now down here in the bottom left. She's trying to maybe get in the engagement. Here comes Bitme around the corner. Will get off a nice hammer ring. One member will fall here though. Greymane charging forward. Vesa gonna be having Sundering in about 15 seconds. Grunky Peep trying to keep everyone alive here. Will be able to sneak away, but Team Moon does secure 1 kill.
Yeah, it's Joanna, even with the indestructible, just seems to be proven not indestructible, as Miku-chan able to perfectly time that precision strike. Very precise and accurate player. Looks like Team Moon's also going to be going for the boss here, and this boss could mean GG, but the tribute spawn is going to be going bottom. I think there's a little bit of a miscommunication with the Moon team, whether doing the boss or going to the tribute, but they will decide to go for the tribute smartly there.
Bitme's gonna go ahead and move on here. Sundering is available here. If they could kill somebody off quick, like Lars, Team Trick could be fine here. Took her the aggression. Chen, though, will get focused down. The polymorph was huge there. Picking up the immediate kill on Chen. Bitme trying to go for the chase here. Grunky Peep does have Leap and 10-second Sunring still available. Vesta needs to watch out. Will sneak away. Will they secure this tribute? Getting it will give Curse to Team Trick. Moon, what's your team gonna do?
I think the best way to deal with this team fight is just to back away. I think we're going to have to give up one curse in this game, as Skyhawk is going to be taking a lot of pressure here from Grunky. Grunky is just going to be leaping point blank on Skyhawk. I don't even know how he's still alive. Lars is going to be suffering some pressure from Bit Me. Gonna land the two-man mob, but a little bit too late. But we are going to be seeing a trade with the Sonya and Joanna. Going to be going in with Indestructible up and Burning Rage. Not afraid of anything. Putting the ult into Uther, but does Uther have redemption? That's the question.
He does have redemption here. As you see him lighting up, he hasn't died quite yet. Team Trick should probably actually maybe chase his kill here and try and secure. They will not. So only 2 members being killed off for Team Moon, and Shannon's about to spawn in 5 seconds. The rest of the team now pushing with a curse here, potentially going for the win. Now they are missing one of their frontliners, Sonya, so they do have to be careful, especially with Falstad being a little bit low on HP, about half health here. Focusing down the keep is a nice choice. Chin now going to go ahead and move in for the engagement. Mighty Gust and Sundering are available here, so Team Trick will have a disengage if they need to apply it in any way, shape, or form.
Well, looks like the middle keep will be falling, and that's going to be evening up our game, but the middle keep is probably the least important keep on this map, as the bosses do push top and bottom lane.
Gotta agree with that, man.
So.
Top left is in trouble. Mika-chan going for the kill. Skyhawk will help secure the kill. And now Team Trick has to make a decision. Do they push for anything else? They're going to go ahead and grab mercenary camps here. A bit of a questionable choice here, but if they grab them, they get some pressure happening in the middle lane. Need to pull back and join up with their Sonya if possible, as they don't have the best team fight unless they land these Sunderings.
Looks like they were scouted out.
Yeah, they should just run now. Just get out!
Chen just jumping in, making sure they don't get that mercenary camp, but the big deal here is if they get wiped, they could actually lose the game very easily. Grunky taken down as well. That's going to be 3 enemy players down for Team Trick. Let's see what Team Moon decides to do. All
right, Vesa will be able to sneak away, but yeah, this could be potentially game. If I was Team Moon, I would group up, push the bottom lane, and go for the win. I wouldn't even go for the boss. You have a chance to potentially have a throw there, even though Sundering and Busted Shield is down. Joanna could show up, False is up in 10 seconds, he can get a solid Mighty Gust off. However, Team Trick doesn't seem to be aware of the boss being picked up in the bottom left corner. And if this boss makes it to right about here, I'm about to ping Moon, get ready. If it makes it there, without being attacked in any way, shape, or form, that's game.
Well, looks like Falset did spawn, he's going to be trying to contest it, but he doesn't know where to go, and it could be too late, as this is, in fact, a 27-minute boss.
That is scary.
Team Moon, knowing the strength of this boss, gonna be pushing the bottom lane. Lots of damage onto BitMe. Let's see if he can get away. He's gonna be epic mounting into the well, and Voy Hayo coming out from Miku-chan. That is his battle cry, the battle cry of the weaves, and I think that he thinks that this game is secured. Let's see if in fact it is. It looks like the boss will be reaching the point of no return, as exposed by Trick.
I am super scared here, Moon. 2 people will get picked off, though. Nova, low on HP. Uther gonna be killed off as well. The team needs to start hitting this boss here. They cannot be chasing the back line. The boss needs to go down. Sonya trying to apply pressure on the back line here. The boss going down to about half health. It's going all right. We don't have any aggression here from the Zagara. The Zagara's DPS would be wonderful here. BitMe will hold on, and somehow, some way, Team Trick will survive here, and it looks like Zagara could potentially be in trouble here. BitMe coming around will hit the hammering, and 3 members gonna be cinched here for Team Trick.
Could this be the turnaround?
This could be the turnaround, Moon. In fact, I wouldn't mind if Team Trick would just group up and push down the middle lane. Go for the throat. Push like a pregnant lady. Bring all the aggression and kill the core. Go, Team Trick. Leave the tribute alone. Don't deal with it. Please beat Team Moon so I can brag about it later.
We'll see about that, but the top fort, or the top keep for Team Moon is going to be taken down by Ogres, not dealt with. I really do wish that Team Moon won with that push, because I think they had the opportunity to, but may have squandered it.
Skyhawk is in a little bit of trouble here. Leap will go down here from Grunky. BitMe and the rest of the team is pushing. They will secure a kill on Nova. Giants here to support. Keeps are down. Catapults are here to help as well. The Sun Ring goes out a little bit missed, but still, the statement has been made. Go for the core here. It's about half health. Everyone's trying to apply the damage though, but Skyhawk is cleaning up. The Giants though trying their best to help out with the damage. Come on, Winions. Grunky Pete bring out the damage as well, and Team Trick will take game number 1 for the day, and we will leave the sub games and retire 1-0.